Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is a picture comparison between Iain Valliere and Kai Greene, and I understand if you're confused about this. I mean, why would I do such a random comparison? Not even on a Fan Request Friday or anything like that. Well, I direct you towards Desktop Bodybuilding, one of if not the best bodybuilding channels out there going. Look at the video that he did on Iain Valliere. In my opinion, guys, he was disrespectful towards Kai Greene. I don't want to ruin the video. Watch the video. I'm telling you right now, guys, you'll probably think the same way. And to talk about Kai Greene, I have nothing but respect for the guy. Actually, food for thought. I made a video on Kai Greene, and guess who commented on the video? Kai Greene. He actually commented. So the guy, that was a dream come true, guys. That was probably even brought a tear to my eye. But anyway, that was I'll never forget that, Kai. Thank you very much. But anyway, guys, I figured that after all the disrespectful comments that Iain Valliere made about Kai Greene, I figured maybe we could do a comparison between these two. And the first thing that I honestly notice is that these two are opposites. Total opposites. I mean, find me a body part that is similar on these guys. Hey, maybe Kai said something about Iain Valliere. I mean, Iain was saying, he was pretty harsh, saying he didn't like his physique. He sucked, I think he said, from the front. Well, it's hard to say. Kai is winning here from the front double bicep. That's obvious. Go to the front lat spread, and Iain, he does look good in this one. It's probably his best pose. This, maybe both of his side poses are pretty good. But this one here, I honestly think that he is doing battle against Kai Greene. Kai might still be winning. And that's the thing. Iain said he sucks from the front. Can you imagine? At his point in his career, placing in the middle of the pack, an up-and-comer, he should be very respectful towards a guy like Kai Greene, and that was not the case. Like I said, watch that interview on Desktop Bodybuilding. Xavier Wills, I'm telling you right now, guys, Iain Valliere, Kai deserves respect. Go to the side pose, and during the interview, the other gentlemen were being very respectful towards Kai Greene, saying, how can you say this sucks? I mean, what's wrong with the side pose? And Iain was just basically saying, he was being dirty. He was saying, I don't know, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It sucks. You know what I mean? Now, the midsections, I would say Iain has it for sure. And I like the way he is pronounced here. He's opened up a whole lot better. Looks a whole lot bigger. But aside from the midsection, muscle for muscle, Kai is definitely winning. Look at the chest, individualize the arms, individualize the legs. Kai is a beast compared to Iain Valliere. Now this one here, I might even toss Iain Valliere a point on this one. He said Kai Greene looks funny in a lot of his poses. He looks different. I mean, the guy is different. He has definitely a thicker midsection, and we know that going in. But he is a beast. I mean, look at the calf difference. I'm sure if Kai Greene was to look at Iain Valliere's physique, he would say, that's a funny physique to me. I think that's a funny-looking physique. He has no tricep. He has no calf. But that's being very disrespectful towards Iain Valliere. But hey, what the heck? He was being disrespectful to my buddy Kai Greene. So, hey, Canadian or not, and we're known for our politeness, Iain Valliere. Come on now. Come on. Come on. You're probably one of those rich Canadians. Yeah, you didn't have to walk to school, did you? Anyway, Iain. Turn around for the back development, and Iain did say Kai did have a world-class back. He just sucks from the front. He looks funny from the side. Kai, I was never a huge fan of his rear lat spread in the 2016 Arnold Classic. Prior to that, he was much more symmetrical. I'm not so sure. Maybe he injured his back or something. I'm not exactly sure. It just, every one of the poses, his right lat appeared to be, I don't know, it just didn't look as wide. Either way, though, I mean, he's still, when you look at the size of his legs, the calves, and the thick lower lat insertions, he's still doing enough, more than enough, to defeat Iain Valliere from behind. Rear double bicep. This is, in my opinion, a much stronger pose for Kai Greene, and I figured, what the heck? This is just a fun comparison, more or less just to maybe give some advertisement for Desktop Bodybuilding's video, and to maybe open up this can of worms. Maybe we'll get some sort of response from Kai Greene. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to watch this video, but hey, he did watch my videos in the past. He has watched my videos in the past. Like I said, this is a different version of Kai Greene. Arnold Classic Brazil, I believe it is. The Arnold's Classics. Come on, get out of my chopper. I want to have a stogie and maybe a shot of Chardonnay. Let's go to Louis' house for some apple strudel and have his sister. Anyway, I lose it sometimes, guys. I apologize. Kai Greene, just picture perfect in this pose. Look at the lower lat insertions. Huge, huge lower body. I mean, that lower body, this matches that of Branch Warren's. I mean, from the calves to the hamstrings to the glutes. Very impressive. Iain Valliere looks a little funny, does he not? I'm just joking. Ab and thigh. Actually, I'm not kidding on this one. Iain Valliere, you look a little funny in this one, Ian. I apologize. I hate being disrespectful towards a big monster man like this, and he is in Canada. He could come to my house and, geez, he'd give me an awful punch in the face, wouldn't he? Either way, I hope he doesn't hit me. Kai Greene, he could give you a good kick in the nose, I bet, Kai Greene. I think he knows kung fu, karate, things of that nature. Either way, Kai Greene is winning in the ab and thigh, even though Ian said that his midsection sucks. It's a terrible, wide midsection. He said some awful things. But look at Ian's midsection. Look at it. Genetically speaking, he can't win this one. He doesn't have a wide waist. He just does not have a good ab setup. So he is even losing in this one. Finish this one off, and maybe we'll find some peace between these two. And Ian, I don't think your physique's funny. I was just basically, defending Kai Greene and letting you know how it feels to be called funny looking in the physique. And like I said, there's a pecking order in bodybuilding, and Kai Greene, whether you think that he was overrated or not, the guy was placing second time and time again. And you're a new up-and-comer, Ian. It's time to be respectful towards the guys that were before you, and Kai Greene is one of them. And hey, he's still walking around in good shape. He could come next year in the Olympia and maybe not win it, but he would at least take a placing away from you, Ian. Anyway, guys, like I said, maybe find some peace in this one. They're built very similar in the most muscular, upper body-wise, that is. Kai Greene is your winner in this matchup. Not that it was really a matchup. Like I said, maybe shed some light on this little bickering matchup. Maybe get some response from Kai Greene. Maybe have him look through Iain's Valliere's pictures and hear his comments on Ian's physique. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.